Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville once again. Dan Savage. Dropping a prospect for the 2025 fall. It's going to be here right around the corner. This kid was really highly touted. He was the number one safety prospect in the transfer portal. His name is Dillon Thieneman. He's at Oregon now, but he's spent the last two seasons at Purdue getting his head bashed in. So in 2023, he really balled out. 74 tackles, 6 interceptions, 6 passes defensed. Came back again in 2024. I guess he didn't learn his lesson. Boom, 70 tackles. Didn't have the sacks, but he had 6 passes defensed. He said, screw this shit. He jumped in the portal. Max Clare jumped in the portal, the tight end I gave you last year, who's ironically this year's number one tight end. Hart, whatever. Hart, I gave you The Undertaker. I gave you him from Purdue. The Undertaker is like 6'5", long ass, crazy hair. Keith Hilt, I think his name is. He went to Clemson for a bag, and he's starting at edge. So Purdue's going to suck again this year, and they lost their 3 best players on defense. I don't blame them, bro. You're getting pounded every single week for what? A team that's going to come offer you a bag. Cons. I would like him to be on a little bit bigger side. He is athletic though, and he is tough, but I do have a feeling, listen, it's a copycat league. And what the Eagles did with, who's the white kid, man, that played safety and corner. That's like so out of my, that's so long ago to me. He went to Iowa. And then Philly took him around 2 and pick 40. I can't remember his name. Sorry. Sucks getting old. That's like 2 drafts ago. To me, name-wise, that's 3,000 names ago. But long story short, I got a feeling the NFL is going to try to do more like that. See a kid like that, playing with a little safety, playing with a little bit of corner. Now it's pissing me off. I can't think of the kid's name. He had a broken leg. And my actual breakdown of the kid was, he could play DB, he could play corner, he could play safety, he could play wide receiver, he could play kick returner, punt returner. Draft him and figure that part out last. Just get him on your team. Phillies, hold on a second, man. It's pissing me off. It sucks getting old, bro. It really does, man. And I know it's on the top of my it's on the tip of my tongue. It's pissing me off. Cooper DeJean. You got to realize though that's 2 drafts ago. So to me, that's like 3,000 names ago. So I feel, bro, no way am I comparing this kid to Cooper DeJean. Not even effing close, bro. You can read my breakdown on Cooper DeJean, and my breakdown was exactly what I said. The kid plays corner, he plays safety, he plays wide receiver, he plays kick returner, he's a punt returner. Draft him, figure it out, then figure it out. Philly took him with the 40th pick overall. They got laughed at. Who's laughing last? But I think other teams might, like I said, it's a copycat league. This kid is no way near the athlete that Cooper DeJean is. This kid has just been a tackling machine like crazy because you have to like look a step beyond. When your safety leads your defense in tackles, your defense sucks. He's not supposed to. I remember when I was a kid one year, Everson Walls, he led Dallas in tackles and interceptions. That was that was that was the bad years, the early '80s, man. And then I had to watch him go to the Giants and get a ring. Made me sick. Bobby's big board, boom. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Yo, if you guys are into fantasy football, check out Bobby's Big Board. He has a good channel, and then he does like these dynasty leagues. That's like, I don't even know what that is, man. I'm old. To me, you know what it is? Fantasy football is cool. It is. But if you have a couple of injuries, it's like, yo, your season's ruined, bro. I get my friends, man, they're like stressing out every week on the phone talking to me. I'm like, bro, it's so much more enjoyable if you just throw a prop in on a Saturday or a Sunday. But the way they get sneaky, these sneaky bastards, they won't let you do like a really great props. They won't even let you do it. They say they won't let it go through. So you could do it, but only under their. Seriously, if your prop is too good, if your amount of players like me that I'll put in that's too good, they'll say, nah, it won't allow it to go through. Hot shit, right? That's why I'm totally convinced when you're dealing with those apps, you're dealing with AI. 100%. You're dealing with yo, I've seen shit where let's say number A guy could throw 200, but number B guy can only throw 50 on the same game. It's insane. But I think props is more enjoyable, or just a weekly fantasy. So you pick your team each week, but then the only shitty part about that is everybody has the exact same team, and it's only like two players, you know. And I still don't understand why a quarterback only gets 4 points for throwing a touchdown, where from Pee Wee football to 80 and above football to female football to Japanese football to Mexican football, no matter what football it is, if a quarterback throws a touchdown, it's 6 points. And you should be able to be in a league that you can customize it. It's wide receiver catches it, it's 6 points. CB kind of takes it back for an interception. It's 6 points plus the 4 points he got for the INT. But yet, if a quarterback throws the ball, it's only worth 4. But if he runs in, it's 6. That's why in those like the weekly fantasy leagues, it's like people just go for the running quarterbacks because they're getting 6 and a passer. Yo, think about it. You can have a quarterback throw 4 passes, which is a monster game. 4, 8, 12, 6, that's 16 points because we don't know the yardage. Bro, that's ridiculous. If the league, we're in 2025. If you're playing in a league that doesn't allow 6 points for a passing, get out of the league, bro. And like I said, there's certain I think we did Yahoo a lot. You can customize it. You can customize leagues more than others. But yeah, man, fantasy, man. I still got the picture of when I drafted Cooper Kupp as a rookie. I think I was like 2016. I got drafted Adrian Peterson as a rookie, 5th round, 6th round. Matt Forte, when he did like 1 or 2 good years, I had him. Then he fell apart. You're gonna laugh. 1 year I won a league. It was the year Peyton Manning went nuts in Denver. And I had Peyton Manning, Wes Welker, and Eric Decker. Those 3 guys alone. Peyton threw for like over 50 TDs. And I was trying to even trade for Demaryius Thomas, but nobody would give him to me. I won a league behind 3 dudes, man. But if you're into fantasy, like I said, check out Bobby's Big Board. He's always dropping stuff on fantasy. And like I said, this kid, Dillon Thieneman, Oregon, A lot of people are high on him, but like, yo, let's like not put him in the Hall of Fame yet. Might do another offensive. I think I did 7 players. I think today. I got a tackle. I don't know. We'll see. I think I did 7 or 8 players. Maybe I'll just leave the rest for mañana. 2013. Yeah. Yo, you're gonna laugh, man. The year the Redskins drafted RG3, I told everybody, I go, yo, you got your quarterback of the future, but you still come in the 4th round, Kirk Cousins, and I got laughed at. A year later, that's when the guru came before that because I was just mopping up leagues left and right. But when I said Kirk Cousins was better than RG3, everyone laughed at me. If you watch college football, you could absorb it. But then also the head coach who left RG3 out there when he hurt his knee, he should have been fired on the spot because he ruined the kid. Michigan State. No, I could be mistaken. Kirk Cousins, I think he went to Wisconsin. Kirk Cousins. RG3 Baylor. It's a see, like, this is the fucked up shit. Like, I can remember stuff from 15, 20 years ago. I just couldn't remember Cooper DeJean's name from last year. It's crazy. It sucks getting old. I have great long term. My short term was horrendous, man. RG3 Baylor, Cousins, Michigan State. Are you sure about that? Kirk Cousins, Michigan. You might be right because Russell Wilson came from. Russell Wilson went to Wisconsin. I could have swore. Hold on a second, man. It's been so long. It doesn't say where they drafted him. Michigan State. Hold on. He's from Illinois. Yo, crazy part is, bro, he's made like $500 million. Does it say? Hold on. Bro, you right, bro. Sucks getting old, bro. Michigan State. I could have swore he went to Wisconsin. I could have swore. Sucks getting old, bro. But yo, crazy thing, bro. Crazy, bro. He's made $500 million, bro. He's been franchised like 3 times already, man. But I also blame the coach for leaving RG3 in when he hurt his knee and basically just ruined him. Go to Pro Football Reference. I just Googled it real quick. I can't believe he's still around. That's where I get all my info. You know this, to be honest with you, man, I try to get all my information from actually watching, football, because it's like you'll see, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you see like all these websites you see out there, like PFF. I think that's the worst website in the world. If you do a mock draft on PFF and they say if they say you had a bad mock draft, you had a great draft. If they say you had a good draft, your team's fucking horrendous. I think I don't know how that company's in business. I think their rankings are horrendous. And all across the board, all those different websites, Me personally, I think it's AI, and it's just, they probably have a couple of dudes in a room, and it's all computerized. To be honest, they'll throw in the top 500 people and just boom, 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 print out lists and whatever. What are you going to do? All right, I'm probably going to be back with one more play. I might not. If you're into fantasy, jump into Bobby's Big Board, subscribe. It don't cost a dime. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life. Give me a minute to drop a tape on this kid.